So as you can see, we're here working on the 2004 AP2. And as you can see, we already put up the subframe. The transmission is in, the subframe is up. And we're actually just reconnecting the steering right now. So a key part of this is you want to connect these two 10mm bolts back in. And you kind of just want to catch one, then, turn the steering wheel to get access to the second 10. And once these two bolts are in, you want to run them down and make sure you tighten them, because if you don't tighten them, you'll feel like the steering is very loose on a test drive. So if you have done an engine or a transmission or anything where you had to pull the steering rack, and after the installation you drive the car and the front end feels loose, most likely these two 10s are loose. So you want to torque those down. If you haven't already, be sure to check out our parts inventory. If our content brings you value, at opulenceimports.com or our eBay store at opulence_61, where you could find our parts, both S2000, Civic Si, and 10th Gen Type R parts. As you can see, I tightened those down. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put up the AP2 drive shaft. And as you all know, the AP2 bolts for the drive shaft are a lot larger than the AP1, and they're less likely to strip, which is why I really like working on AP2s. Those AP1 bolts, they give you a little hard time if you don't have the right technique. So here you just want to put up the drive shaft, and what I do is, on removal, I mark which direction came from the trans and which direction or which end came from the diff. This is a one-man job, but if you have a second set of hands to help you out, it's much easier. Once you have all these bolts secured on both the trans and the diff, then you could just go ahead and run them in.